Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It's a bit hazy in here. I'm not quite sure why. We were just working this lighting in this haziness. Okay, I've got a selection of cards. It is, I was just about to say it's Monday. It's not Monday, is it? No, it's Tuesday. The Tarot Mucha. Nice energy. Okay, what are you thinking? Are you thinking that everything's been ruined, everything's been spoiled, you're not in the knowing of what is actually occurring? This is kind of because I said it's kind of, it's a kind energy. And it's speaking to you. This kind energy wants you to think kind thoughts and not dark negative thoughts, because what you're wanting is on its way, and they're actually in a completely different mindset. They're quite excited. So this kind of fog, haziness, is about you seeing through the haze, through the mist. I feel I'm talking to the Divine Feminine. Doing your surveillance, your surveys, you're surveying the situation. Well, I don't really like the angle of your body. It's kind of your hips. I'd say, you know, it's the energy of having your hands on your hips. So it's kind of showing the hip area. And you're looking at these 3 cups here. You're not looking at what's behind you. You're just looking at this. There's a castle in the background there. There's 2 cups. There's a bridge. The tree of wisdom. Should we say that? And I feel you're refusing to kind of look at that and all the growth that could be on this tree here. It's kind of like, in a way, disconnecting yourself from what you've been told. It's like the thoughts that are coming into your mind, you're allowing fearful thoughts. Well, what's coming towards you is a masculine. So I feel like you're in the energy of you've given up. The tree's been chopped down. But he is right behind you. And he's actually feeling a really good energy. I think that he's thinking that you're going to be like really excited and joyful and in a playful, dancing energy. That's what he's kind of expecting when he arrives. And you're not even like looking for that anymore. You're looking at the 3 of Cups here. And then when we go the other side of the 4 of Wands, it's like you've bound yourself. It's like you've bound yourself to this story that you're telling yourself. It's a negative story. We're going to read the 5 of Cups. The elixir of life's experience has proven to be bitter and disappointing. The sense of loss is overpowering, and regrets for what might have been holding you back. You may feel separated from the world, unable to connect to the flow that will carry you past this time of sorrow. Look to what remains unspoiled and the potential of future happiness. All is not lost. Key ideas: disappointment, partial loss, and unpleasant development in an ongoing situation. And these are your thoughts and feelings. disappointment, partial loss, and unpleasant developments in an ongoing situation. And that's how you're viewing this situation. Okay. What's the bottom of the deck? Oh, we've already looked at that. We're forgetting things. We're forgetting things that we've been taught. Let's have a look at the power of love. Activation cards. Okay, we'll read the Eight of Swords. A lady has been removed from the castle and bound in isolation as a punishment for some misdeed. Perhaps it is justified, or it may be jealousy or resentment acting against her. Whatever the cause, it appears that she has accepted her fate. Her feet are not tied, and she could easily slip from the loose bonds that confine her. Something keeps her there, something that causes her to believe in her own helplessness. Someone who believes they deserve disgrace will always manage to achieve it. Key ideas: resignation, depression, lack of self-preservation, belief that things are worse than they are. We've got to snap you out of this energy, Divine Feminine, or Divine Masculine if you're in this energy and you're in your feminine feelings. Be gone with the negative thoughts. Archangel, oh no, we was always what? We was always what? We're going to the power of love. Oh, I felt the energy. We was always going to be carried home on the power of love. On the power of love. By the power of love. This force from above. The power of love activation cards. Let's have a look at the energy. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So when it made mention of experiencing partial loss, you do still have you. You may feel as if you've lost your other half, but really that's the indication that it's more important that you do tap in now and connect with it. Okay, so I feel that the Divine Feminine side of us as individuals is maybe struggling at the moment to see that there is nothing wrong. Nothing is out of place. Everything is working perfectly in divine order. This masculine's on his way to you. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. And I feel, Divine Feminine, that you left your unique stamp of love on the Divine Masculine's heart. He's coming towards you, knowing you to be this energetic, magnetic vibration that you are. And, well, you won't be able to attract him. He's in the correct energy. And you're still dwelling on, woe is me. Let's read individuality. You're the only person that can take care of your own vibrational alignment. It's an inside job. All souls originate from the same source energy, but the Earth School affords us the opportunity to feel separate. This is the double-edged sword that is life in this physical dimension. Our nature is to be at one with the whole, but when we incarnate and our awareness of our divine... Our nature is to be at one with the whole, but when we incarnate and our awareness of our divine self is diminished, lessons are learned more quickly. Your goal is to feel connected to everything while you experience the illusion of separation. And your path to that goal is your own. It's your individual journey. At the beginning, You may relate to the human aspect of yourself, the ego, but eventually glimmers of your true nature start to manifest themselves through awareness. When your distinct soul personality expresses itself and you live your life consciously, you have moved beyond the illusions of the physical dimension and have come back home to the truth of your spirit. As you present yourself in this world, every other soul who crosses your path will recognize this keen sense of familiarity and start to remember their spiritual heritage as well. Be yourself and love abundantly. That is a life well lived. Divine Feminine, be yourself and love abundantly. That is a life well lived. I giggled, well, I didn't giggle out loud, but inside I did. Because I've noticed today that men that I'm talking to or been drawn to talk to me, after our interaction, they're quite tactile. It's like they want to, I feel like home, I think. It's like they want to take me home with them. So I've had a couple of little squeezes today and yeah, and men being very drawn to my energy. So as you present yourself in this world, every other soul who crosses your path will recognise this keen sense of familiarity and start to remember their spiritual heritage as well. Be yourself and love abundantly. That is a life well lived. And it was interesting because one gentleman, I was having a conversation, he said that his mum had died 20 years ago. And I said, that doesn't mean she's not watching you so and that she's not with you. And that kind of started off a conversation there. And after that, I feel like, I don't know, just need to just touch you. Individuality. Now let's go to the Archangel Oracle cards. It started with a kiss. Never thought it would come to this. You don't remember me, do you? Moon cycles, interesting. I've done a personal reading today and this was the card that actually came out, and it really just does clarify the importance of this upcoming full moon, which I believe is on the 15th, 16th. I keep saying the 15th, so if it is on the 16th, don't dismiss the 15th. And it speaks in this card about the evening before the full moon. Let me read to you the message. It feels like it's just perfect timing for the collective. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. It does look like this is what this masculine is doing. He's releasing everything he's done with. Are you prepared to release everything you're done with? Divine Feminine. The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. The new moon is a time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions. And the evening before the full moon is an optimal time for healing and for recharging healing instruments such as crystals and oils. Spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycles. So sorry, I feel like I've got this air bubble that's gradually might just appear as a burp. I think it's gone now. Hold on, let me swig it down. Very strange feeling. Oh, there's definitely something stuck there. Okay. Spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycles. And as you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and moods, you'll be more in touch with its divine magic. So working with Archangel Haniel. Haniel's aura is bluish white, like the full moon's glow. The crystal associated with Haniel is the moonstone, which has magical, nurturing energy associated with it. Wear or hold a moonstone whenever you wish to feel close to Haniel. She will care for you with her nurturing mother energy and effect miracles with her love for you. Okay. Important time that's coming. The Law of Attraction cards. It's like these birds are just waiting for the go-ahead to fly. Different directions they're going to be sent in around our world, delivering messages of peace. That's what I'm feeling. The Law of Attraction cards. Yeah, we need to watch what we are actually thinking, because what we're thinking and feeling, we are attracting. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. Card number 17. And that's just what this reading's about. You can change your life by changing your thoughts. By choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. Would you like me to repeat that? By choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. Amen to that. Okay, another card from here. One more. I know who I really am, and this came out in the personal reading as well. Well, I'm using the same cards. The law of attraction. I know who I really am. You are an extension of non-physical energy. You are indeed an extension of that which we are. We are known as teacher, we are known as Abraham, and we are together because of our matching intentions and desires. Your intentions and desires need to be a match. Okay, let's move on to, what else have I got here? The Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. And then we should finish with a card from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Okay, Divine Feminine, let's have a look at what story wants to come out. Mysticism. It's about not knowing. But you know someone's coming. And it's cause for celebration. Let's read this card. A woman named Aubergine. You are not to know. A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine will be invited, has been invited. I feel like this, you'll be receiving a visitation, Divine Feminine. Maybe tonight. Here's your calling. Here's your calling, here's your warning that it's time for your calling. A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she will be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. I nearly misread a word, guest, for ghost. Surely if this mysterious woman were the ghost of the man, she would have made it known. So, look, I know this may sound silly, but so does all of it sometimes. But this masculine's on his way. And I feel like the divine's going to do whatever they can to turn this around, to turn you around. So I feel like you may be receiving a ghost like via the divine masculine side of things. Okay. You're not to know. You're to find out. Inspiration. Is it wise to be the observer? Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. Personal inquiry. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. That's so true. What I suspect is probably true, but what are you suspecting? Whatever you tell yourself, you're correct. You're right. Key ideas: ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and journey. The key words: intuition, courage, and uncharted. The meditation for this card: see yourself in a crystal clear pool. As you wade in the water, a whirlpool swirls towards you and catches you. Aubergine is afraid you would leave if you weren't captive. Assure her that you will stay if she sets you free. She doesn't believe you. You have met your own fear. Open your eyes. What is real, what is imagined, and what is no longer necessary. Let's end with a card from the Divine Feminine Oracle. What energy would the Divine Feminine to occupy at the moment? Let's have a look. This is guidance for you. What aspect of the Divine Feminine do you need to tap in at this time? What aspect is your soul calling forth? Machig Labdron, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So the Divine would like you to see the light in your own darkness and to face your ego beliefs to set them free. Oh, to feel free. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So you to face your ego beliefs, then you start to feel more freer. Okay, Lucy, just read the message. I will do. Page number 125. My heart area feels a bit tight. I think that was travelling like down. I don't think it was going to come up. Machig, hold on, I'm not reading all of that. I'm only reading why your soul selected her card. From Machig's perspective, as an enlightened female, she knew that the difference between a god and a demon had to do with our reaction to them. Those who cause us pain, she explained, also teach us patience, whereas those who bring gifts can distract us from our spiritual path. Let's just repeat that. Those who cause us pain, she explained, also teach us patience, whereas those who bring gifts can distract us from our spiritual paths. No one and no single situation has the power to derail us. That is, unless we let it. The power rests within us. The spiritual path for Machig was to become intimate with her inner demons, those thoughts or beliefs that kept her from experiencing joy, bliss, and pure love. The darkness within us isn't actually dark. It often feels threatening because some aspect of our intuition knows that when we face it, we will reclaim a lost part of our soul. We will heal. We will become more whole, and that, ironically, can be terrifying. We get so used to functioning with only one wing. We wonder, How can I fly now with two? I'll go too far, too high. Who will I become now that I am free? And who will I lose in the elevation of my soul? Magic is here to support us in seeing what's ready to come to consciousness. She's here with her diamond heart to hold us as we feed one of our demons, not with fear, but with the knowledge that bringing it to life and into the light will help set us free. Oh, that's a beautiful message to finish on. Soul voice meditation. Is there an ego belief that I am ready to see and release within me? Intention. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Let's leave it there, Divine Feminine. Have yourself a lovely day, and I will catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.